Hi, space explorers. Welcome aboard our rocket quiz journey. I'm your guide today, and together we'll zoom through planets, astronauts, rockets, and space stations. Get ready to test your knowledge, have fun, and discover amazing facts about the universe. Buckle up. 3, 2, 1, blast off. Here's our first stop. What is the closest planet to the Sun? Options: Earth, Mercury, Venus, Mars. The right answer is Mercury. It's the smallest planet and closest to the Sunday. Fun fact, a year on Mercury lasts only 88 Earth days. Question 2. Here's a cool one. Which planet is called the Red Planet? Options: Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Venus. Did you guess Mars? You're right. Mars looks red because of iron dust on its surface. Fun fact, Mars has the tallest volcano in the solar system, Olympus Mons. Question 3. What do astronauts wear in space? Options: uniform, spacesuit, helmet only, raincoat. Correct answer is spacesuit. It keeps astronauts safe and helps them breathe. Fun fact, a spacesuit costs millions of dollars to make. Question 4. Which planet is known as the Blue Planet? Options: Earth, Neptune, Uranus, Venus. It's Earth! Our home planet looks blue from space because of oceans. Fun fact, about 70% of Earth's surface is covered with water. Question 5. Which planet has rings around it? Options: Saturn, Mars, Earth, Venus. Correct answer is Saturn. Its rings are made of ice and rock. Fun fact, Saturn's rings stretch thousands of kilometers wide. Question 6. All right, explorers, here's a tricky one. What do we call the path Earth takes around the Sun? Options: orbit, circle, rotation, spin. The answer is orbit. Earth zooms around the Sun at about 30 kilometers every second. Fun fact, Earth travels nearly 940 million kilometers every year. Question 7. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? Options: Neil Armstrong, Yuri Gagarin, Kalpana Chawla, Rakesh Sharma. Correct answer is Neil Armstrong. His famous words were, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Fun fact, he left his footprints on the moon in 1969, and they're still there. Question 8. What do astronauts use to breathe in space? Options: oxygen tank, air from space, balloon, mask only. Answer is oxygen tank. Space has no air, so astronauts carry their own oxygen supply. Fun fact, spacesuits have built-in oxygen tanks and cooling systems. Question 9. Which planet is the largest in our solar system? Options: Jupiter, Saturn, Earth, Mars. It's Jupiter! More than 1,300 Earths could fit inside this giant planet. Fun fact, Jupiter's Great Red Spot is a storm that's been raging for centuries. Question 10. What do we call the natural satellite of Earth? Options: Moon, Sunday, Mars, Star. Correct answer is Moon. The Moon is about 384,000 kilometers away from Earth. Fun fact, the Moon controls ocean tides on Earth. Question 11. Which planet is famous for its Great Red Spot? Options: Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Venus. Answer is Jupiter. The Great Red Spot is a giant storm bigger than Earth itself. Fun fact, it's been swirling for over 300 years. Question 12. What do astronauts live in when they stay in space for months? Options: space station, rocket, satellite, capsule. It's the space station. The International Space Station orbits Earth every 90 minutes. Fun fact, astronauts see 16 sunrises and sunsets every day aboard the ISS. Question 13. Which Indian astronaut went to space in 1984? Options: Rakesh Sharma, Kalpana Chawla, Sunita Williams, Neil Armstrong. Correct answer is Rakesh Sharma. He said "Sare Jahan se acha" when asked how India looked from space. Fun fact, he spent 8 days aboard the Soviet spacecraft Soyuz T-11. Question 14. Which planet is the hottest in the solar system? Options: Venus, Mercury, Mars, Earth. It's Venus. Venus is hotter than Mercury because of its thick atmosphere trapping heat. Fun fact, temperatures on Venus can melt lead. Question 15. What do astronauts use to communicate in space? Options: radio, mobile phone, walkie-talkie, letters. Correct answer is radio. Radios send signals back to Earth even from thousands of kilometers away. Fun fact, the ISS uses radio waves to talk to mission control. Question 16. What do we call the galaxy where Earth is located? Options: Milky Way, Andromeda, Orion, Pegasus. It's the Milky Way. Our galaxy has more than 100 billion stars. Fun fact, the Milky Way is shaped like a giant spiral. Wow, explorers, you did an amazing job. We traveled across planets, met astronauts, and even visited space stations. Remember, space is full of mysteries waiting for curious minds like yours.